Okay, so our NetBeans hopefully has started already. We're going to minimize that, and like I said, the project that I'm going to create is going to be a new project. Right, this is just a regular Java application, and I'm going to create, I'm going to say next, and although I said before that I would typically not create the main class in our application, this time I will create a main class. So let's see. The project name would be, let me just take a peek at, so this is going to be our week 11, I guess. I don't know how accurate that is, but week 11. And this is week 11 A5 demo, right? So kind of fancy name, but this is week 11 assignment 5 demo. Okay, or prototype. So I store my projects where I normally store them, so this time I will create the main class, and let's just keep the name of it simple. We'll just say main application class. So it will contain the main class, which will create windows and will do everything that that we have to do to get us started, right? So finish. Hopefully this is all I need to do to begin with. So we have this empty project, except we have this main app, right? So for now we're just going to leave this alone. We're just going to say, okay, this is our main app. I know that we're going to use this main method to get us started on this application, but for now I will just keep it empty like this. So at least I know that this class does exist and I will be using it over time. The next thing that I'd like to do is, as you know, anytime you can copy and paste from this handout, you should, right? So class New Year resolution data is going to be our business object class, and I'm just copying its name, going back here, and without hesitation, for simplicity's sake, I will keep all of these objects in the same package, but realistically you probably would want to place your presentation tier classes, business object tier classes, and maybe like entity objects which are responsible for updating the database or other persistent storage, should be probably placed in separate packages, right? So we could name those packages, the view, the model, the controller, and the persistence layer. But for now, I'm just going to place everything under one umbrella of this package because it's a very small demo application, and it's just going to keep things simpler for us to follow and understand at this point. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to the same package and say new Java class, and the name for that class is going to be New Year Resolution Data, NYR Data. That's just what the handout says, and I'm not going to invent anything new. I'm just going to do exactly what that says, right? So just create that class. Of course, we need to comment everything, and we need to basically augment our code with appropriate comments and specify what is the role of these classes and things of that nature. But at this point, I'm just going to keep that as simple as possible. I'm not going to. I just won't have enough time to keep that. Well documented right now. Just imagine that everything is done perfectly. So it's just an empty class. So, and then of course we go back here, and if we would like to use NetBeans Form Designer, then we right click and say new JFrame form, right? New JFrame form. This is the most straightforward approach here, and one of them is going to be main view, okay, and so we create that, and it just shows up as a separate class right there. And also we create another one, which is, so this one I called main view, and then another, J frame form, named history view, right? History view. Okay, great. So we got started on some of these objects. My plan is to continue with this design, and this is clearly, we already have started with some of the work related to what we're supposed to do here. So let's take a short break, and after the break, we'll